So I finally made one of these candle things on that I learned from the web. So I just cut it all the way around, and then these two were like stuck together. So I stuck my finger in there like this, and I kind of went around to get it off the orange, the skin from the orange like this. And then I gave it a little twist, and then it came out. Like that. But see this one, that's that one. This one is the one with the little, that little thing, the little wick thing. So that's the bottom, and I guess it will always be on this side where the stem is, where the orange is hanging from the stem of the orange tree. So I grabbed some extra virgin olive oil, and I was going to pour it in here, but I left this outside and it's frozen. See that? It's frozen. But I did take some out the other day. It's just like creamy. So that's how the plant protects itself at the same time in cold weathers. The extra olive oil, extra virgin olive oil plants, these things. So it actually will also stunt the growth of the plant. Grabbing a lighter. And turning it on. And basically, this olive oil stuff will work just with. You could basically get like a napkin, and it will work with a napkin. It's not really anything that has to do with the orange. See, I can turn off the light now so you guys can see. See? And the oil is actually starting to melt. See? Starting to melt. So it's not really melting. What's happening? It's cooling down. I mean, it's warming up and getting more into the room temperature. But if people have these type of plants outside and it's cold, then you're gonna get a slower yield harvest for however long it's cold out there, the outside, the rain or whatever, the colder elements. So that's why plants help out. I mean plants, the heat lamps, the to make plants grow faster, because just of the simple fact of the heat. It keeps the plant more happy, and it doesn't have to go like into a hibernation type of state like a bear in the cold season. It basically stays warm and alive like spring, pretty much. So anyway, I just wanted to do this, just to give it a shot, talk about it, and at the same time, talk about how this thing was, how this thing got frozen. So the YouTube videos are real when they talk about this stuff, but like I said, it doesn't really even have to be this wick thing. I mean, I could grab this and I could catch it on. I could turn this. Well, I'm gonna turn this on first. Turn that one off, and then I could stick this one in here, and it will work just as fine. Just like the same thing as the wick thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a that stem thing from the orange to actually work. I've actually did it with a paper clip. Oh, turned off. But I actually did it with the paper clip, and so it turned on. I actually did it with a paper clip and a piece of napkin like this, but the piece of napkin, I wrapped it like, it was like a strip like this, and basically what I did is I put it over, so it wasn't a, you know, like a wick like this. It was more like this, and then the flame was hovering like, or going over this like this without it flickering, so you don't get none of the flickering if you do your wick like this. So if you're a candle maker, you could probably sell more just with this idea alone than as opposed to this idea. So I can show you guys once more that this is the napkin and that's the stem of the tree. I mean the orange here. So this is actually lit just with a paper napkin, whatever, in there. So I'm trying to hurry up and finish this video so it won't be like super long and so people won't get bored or whatever. But yeah, that's basically it. But like I was saying, I did it with the paper clip, one of these things, and it was inside a cement flower pot that I made. So the main thing, you could use a glass. You could use any piece of glass that I know of, but I wouldn't try if you're not certain. But don't put it on the edge where the glass is at, the flame. You always want to put the flame in the center, because it's the opposites. You have the warm wax, but it acts like it also cools down the glass, because the flame could be super hot. But if you have this thing on the edge, it could actually break and crack the glass, so you don't want to do that. I've actually done it, made a mess of things, and I'm lucky nothing caught on fire. Just put it that way. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. God bless, and have fun making your own candles. And this is the oil that I used.